How
Uh,
are you?
I'm fine, and I hope you are too, Doc.
I am, thank you.
Well, and we were just talking about the Black Stars this morning. It came to mind. I'm guessing you were happy when... Did you get the opportunity to watch the match?
No, I didn't.
Ah,
Except the replay on some TV stations.
okay. And I guess you must be happy to know that we finally qualified.
Oh, yes. That's one wish or expectation fulfilled. The next is that I think the coach must build a team. Building a team, it means that it's not only natural skills that are used in today's football, but intelligent, skillful play. This means the team must blend. The players must know each other and be quick to understand how the game is going. You must be able to read the game and reposition yourself to play. I've watched World Cup games since 1966. Every World Cup game, I've watched it. And especially in the 1970 game in was it? Oh, this kind of Mexico. You saw the best team in the Brazilian squad. They knew each other. There was such a psychological gel that the last goal, which Carlos Alberto scored against Italy, was what you expect of a team. Pele just rolled the ball. At first, I thought it was just Zeno who scored, but it was Carlos Alberto, a midfield offensive player. And he just rolled the ball into the path of Carlos Alberto, who came and slammed it, giving Brazil a 4-1 victory. That's how a team will play. And the Brazilians built this super team because most of the players were home-based players. Pelé, Carlos Alberto, and others, they were all playing in Brazil. So they had the opportunity to play with each other and get to know how the game should go. As Pelé stated, he didn't have to look up. He just rolled the ball and he knew that Carlos Alberto would come and score because they have practiced it. So this should be a lesson for Black Stars. What is needed is that they must play with each other for a very long time before the tournament. It means they must play more friendly matches so that the squad will gel with each other. That's what I'm expecting.
Oh, great. So for you, and you said they must look out for players who blend natural skills with intelligence.
That's it. Yeah. Football is not just a matter of skill. Like I said, technical knowledge is very important. You must know where to shoot, how to shoot, with the inset of your boots or the top of your boots. All those are technical skills that must be learned.
So far, have you had the opportunity of watching any of the Black Stars qualifiers for the World Cup?
Yes, I have.
What were your impressions?
Our midfield is not very good, and we don't have good strikers. So, for instance, you have a situation where a defender will come and score through corner kicks and so on. And this brings me to mind that we must take advantage of the spot kicks that we get, corner, free kicks, etc. We must be very good at it. Have you seen how Ronaldinho used to score goals from spot kick? The same thing with this English player, David Beckham, bending like Beckham. He just practiced how to score. The same thing with Ronaldo. Not the Brazilian Ronaldo. I mean the Portuguese Ronaldo. And incidentally, most of these players are brought up in Brazil. I thought the Portuguese Ronaldo will be playing for Brazil because he was born in Brazil and he played like a Brazilian. The skills and the touches. And then I remember when Spain won the World Cup, their tiki-taka game. They don't have to push the ball twice before you pass. Ghanaians are very typical players. They just push the ball 2 times, 3 times. You must know where your next player is. And you get the ball, you pass it. Kudos. You can dribble, but his passes are not very good for others to score. You should know that the person you are playing with and the position he is supposed to be, he'll be there. So you just pass the ball to him. By way, you see a player, he gets the ball, he has to push it 3 times, touch it 3 times before he passes the ball. That's not a good football game. I have never played football, but I've watched more football.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You said you've watched most every World Cup since 1966.
66, yes. I
see.
watched when Buckingham crashed with Bobby Moore, and there were 2 incredible players. Buckingham, call him the Kaiser. So knowledgeable, skillful, intelligent player. He doesn't sweat with the ball, doesn't run like you see some of our African footballers do.
Interesting. Okay, so one of the things that have come up is there's a debate over whether the coach who has qualified us for the World Cup should stay or go. You said you watched some of the qualifiers. Do you think he should continue in that capacity and take us to the World Cup?
He should continue, because if you take him out, the player's confidence in the next coach will take a long time to germinate and move ahead. The coach must get to know his players and the positions they should play. At club level, these players play in a certain position. If you change it when they come to the national team, you are disturbing the rhythm.
I see.
Anna, are you?
Yes, I'm here. It's just I'm just amazed listening to your football knowledge. I never knew that part of you. So listening to you.
Oh, people thought I don't know anything about football, but I said last time that my house in East London shared a wall with West Ham Stadium, so I knew everybody. Carl Best, one of the first black players to play in the league, was a good friend of mine. And we used to go and drink bitters at the pub next door, just after the stadium.
Bitters?
Yeah, the English bitters. We do bitters and Guinness.
I see. Well, Doc, what do you think should be our realistic target for this World Cup?
Definitely, we must qualify from the group stages, because last time we couldn't get out of the group stages. I hope history does not repeat itself. And that would depend on building a team that gels, the players gel together. And we must have the confidence that we can beat any team in the World Cup. Then we will be able to get the strength and the knowledge to move forward.
So confidence is key. We must go there.
Very, very key. Yes.
So we must go there believing that we can beat any team that comes our way.
That's it. And that depends on the number of friendly matches you play before the tournament. so that the players get to know each other. We don't need this cobble kind of thing, that the players can only get to know each other through 1 or 2 weeks of camp.
I see. Then, what about the suggestion that we should look out for other players?
Why should we? If the players are playing well.
You think that a team that went through the World Cup, we should look in there and use those players?
Yes, I think we should.
Not even when we find a player that's doing very well who did not play the qualifiers.
Well, the player who didn't play is recognized. Trial matches must prove that he can gel with the rest of the team. As I say, it's not natural skills that count, but technically executed play.
But Doc must be a happy man this morning.
I am. Like I said, one expectation has been met.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is that we do well in the World Cup tournament itself. Mm-hmm. And that means we get out of the group stages, go to the round of 16, beat our opponent, and move to the round of 8.
Well,
the last World Cup in South Africa, if it hadn't been for Asamoah, we would have gone to the semi-final. And we would have met France at that time. But I'm sure we could have played with France easily.
Well, Doc, thank you. Always a pleasure talking to you.
My pleasure too. Thank you.
Well, today Doc surprised me with the football analysis and everything. And SM, his key point is that football is not only played with natural skills. The player must show a certain level of intelligence. So priority must be given to players who blend both the skills and technical knowledge and, of course, intelligence. That's Doc thinks that those are the things that should play, the things that we should consider mainly.
And say talent no kuto no say unya kakra de ka ho. You know when to release the ball, you know when to keep hold of the ball. Ni nyina can be aboa.
I'm surprised. He said I haven't played football before, but I've watched every World Cup since 1966. So he knows Ronaldinho. He started
since 1966.
He moved from Pele to Ronaldinho and mentioned Bobby Moore, Beckenbauer. So that's impressive knowledge of football to give him. Yes. So that's quite impressive. Very.
Talking about adding intelligence to it, it means that the coach must also know when to substitute.
Yes. I know that.
Who to bring in at what point. I mean, for what?
Yeah.
Do you get? I mean,
for what purpose are you doing the substitution?
Some of the substitutions he does, like they just come in and then put pressure on the team. Yeah. And I mean, all that must come to play. Somebody said I should tell you that football is abo in Ebe.
But I was telling you.
Abo.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I know.
Abo.
Yeah, that's what I know. Anyway, it's quite interesting just listening to everybody. SM, you asked the 2 questions. So now, question back to you. What do you think, coach, new players? What do you think? Do we stick to the coach and the players is used and not introduce anybody?
Yeah, type baby say the from idea no on paper and sakwa.
Okay.
Coach Otuado.
I am assuming that I understand, but I don't know what happened.
Funny say bia why is still there see. Okay. Still now you see no one can say that na say.
Okay.
And chin woman na say chin.
Okay.
Intino Otuado onye hwe kura no. Wabo modin e de wabo a certain number of matches. Ama wo hwe ni win rate ya kama.
Okay.
So when it comes to experience, the experience any suru be breedie. Ni senti no AFCON ayentimi an qualify an fanko no obepa Ghana fo nyina chew se osren ya enema na nkoyi nti World Cup ne de chinchina achi ye betimi ade ben ye bekobi onye oni ne start qualifiers no obi hyase no ba beto aso kakra ana so beto aso bo matches ne bebre na pursuing hyase na papa yi said ye ne niam atie no medie seminyaya enka yamani kusua de kakra emfa nka nimdi owo no okusua de obenya nimdi ni bi aka de owo no ba su se ye na firi ho kra na edo obi foforo aba ne de eno de
don't think so
penaso sa
okay
at least no obetimi akwa kusua de aba ena the technical advisor no so no we fresh of abetimi aide ben aboa no me problem was na assistant coaches mienu a yede no yede omma no Desmond Ofe and our face no John Pentel me de na me hu say at least no enka ni nya one experienced home based and I say local coach he has seen it all e ne kan ho a when they going guest staff say the motor can bro for no or ni nim de kakra bitimi abo but these two are young coaches almost afi na mo yede ben almost omoba Desmond Ofe and then John Pentel tino me die me mfo aso say yenyi no emfamfiri ho at least he can go and learn and then do the job
new players
ne die na me catch Nancy say obo qualifiers na sad why because obo qualifiers players are don't more qualifiers no so oko tournament na majority of the players ntori bi omuntimi nkobi because e betimi aba say injuries betimi aba enye sakra na ebia players na odo mo qualifiers no ebedu time a uhia omodo makọ tournament no na bi mu form no enye entino untimi emfa ne enko ena enko nko yese bia okan ho ne ebo qualifiers no okan ho ne ebo qualifiers no entino yemfa ne da bi edu sa time na yehia players omo form endo ndo makọ enti Benjamin Asari for instance ebitima ba say clean sheet Asari ya de hatu fo yare ebedu ho ne sebi manosi sumina so na bia Benjamin Asari uniform a anase ebia wepra yebede ne di player wepra na se goalkeeper wepra ede na akọ tournament na mana akọ akọgina mu bi entino certainly omo ball qualifiers no ebiom nyina de betimi akọ tournament no ewo anase World Cup ni bi tini be hia bi foforo aba beboa even omo ball qualifiers no kra na imbi say ho say team no te sen yempe reinforcement no enya reinforcement aye enti se na ye kwa enim no Edin Ketia of Crystal Palace minyanentie se one coach ne edi nkomo
okay
eni mpanifo ni bi di nkomo okay but because na o move edi akọ team foforo nti no na onye settled ye enti na no person ye settled and sana ebia mpanifo to nsafre na obetimi aba na se ontimi ma se say dey settled onyiye by 26-27 years
okay
nimfi no form he say no obon ho money pass so Crystal Palace your friend na he's a good player obetimi abo team no and Callum Osenodoy uko Crystal Nottingham Forest ono so obon ho money wo ha onye bad sa na say ohwe amanonefo no mo bo anu break ya obefa Ghana ha o obebobo muncheni bi wa anti Ghana ha kra de Callum Osenodoy otaba ha to no so no fine player pokra no enso togun
okay
so ti womisi e wo Kudus money Zibo money omo keka ho enya those players na say enye mumie no kra na other players omo bo modern no omo ba be ka team no na ye de kwa
thank you such Scoffrey that's it Scoffrey says we should call him he hasn't even stated his credentials when it comes to the football. Well, I think
I say you should call him.
But I said he shares in Dr. Tony Aidoo's submission, and I agree with majority of the things. And one of the things he said in response to that was that if there's a good player that is good that we want to try, that we want to take to the World Cup, we should first trial them through friendly games. So we have to see if they will gel with the team before we carry them. It should not be automatic.
Yeah,
yes.
I know that.
Yes, and so I agree with him.
Yeah, your friendlies me know I be born November.
Okay. And so you use it
you beat me the players ni bia If you say be a mobile no be team no ho abeboa no, e be team no baba beka ho na ya hwe se ebeboa nti no.
Oh, well, this is Will's Bonnie. He says that, Nancy, I agree with you that it's too late to sack Coach Otuado. He should have been sacked long ago. That which I don't agree with you is letting in the two guys knocking on the doors of the Black Stars. Even if we will not make it to the next stage after the group stages without them, so be it. And a lot of people are not really keen on bringing in new players, but I feel, I mean,
the door should be open.
Yes,
for players to try.
Yeah,
to try. There's one player who I don't think we should touch. Actually, two. Aside the two, maybe now the Sibo guy has convinced me.
Sibo.
But I think now I feel that our midfield is set. I think any other player that wants to come in there must be somebody who, yes, because I feel our midfield is a bit better now. Sibo, Salis, and then there's Pate. That is a good midfield. It's a decent midfield. Our defense too is not bad.
What's the name of the other one? Salis,
yeah.
Salis.
Yeah.
Summit.
Yeah. And then the defense too. Then is that number 4's name is what?
Jonas Ajeti.
It's quite audacious. Was he playing as a right back or a left back or what?
Right back.
Right back. Interesting player. Anyway, and then I think the partnership of Jiku and the other guy is not bad. Then our goalkeeper there do not touch it. We'll take a pass now.
Mohamed Salis.
Yes. If they touch that goalkeeper, except for where he's injured and cannot play, we'll take a pass now.
For life is for life.
I tell you. I tell you, the goalkeeper. And then I think Jordan should always be in the team. No, to be very frank, you know me. I'm a huge critic of Jordan. But I also admit one thing. His work ethic is amazing.
Yeah,
his work ethic is amazing. His work ethic is amazing. So I think Jordan should be
a workaholic.
Yeah, one of the very first people on the team sheet as captain.
Hey.
Yeah, no, the way he carries the team.
I'll pay for your lunch too.
No, it's good. No, when somebody does, that's why today people were asking why I was insisting that say Jordan, are you led? You know, typically I fight you when you start the Jordan. But for the first time, I think that one of the people who we should give credit to
Don't explain further.
So,
I'll buy your lunch.
Nancy Kaso beto lunch amawa. Udiso pepepe.
Thank you.
The last time she promised.
Nancy delivers.
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing I know is when Nancy says, if the money comes, I'll give you some. That one day, pray you get one Ghana.
She delivers.
Oh God.
Oh, very, 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 very nice. There's
no, but when you ask Neilante Van der Poel, who?
No, he picked Jordan. And I agree with him.
Who?
Jordan, and I agree with him.
Okay.
I agree with him.
Please
I agree with him.
Continue.
Yes. There's Koblakula says, Afriwa, I don't agree with you with the inclusion of the two players you're talking about. Which of the fours are they coming to change? This is the kind of confusion we create for ourselves. Actually, Semenyo has been fantastic in his club. But Semenyo has not really been effective in the Ghanaian side. I don't know whether it is him or it is the coach. So I don't think he has been that. He's played well. You see that he put in a lot of effort. But in terms of striking,
delivery,
instead of scoring goals and those things there, I don't really see it. So I think we should try as many players as possible and give our best team the opportunity. We are going to the World Cup. When they come, they play. No, they take money, right? But it's not free. We pay them. You cannot come and say that because they have come to play. We call them, we pay them. They do their work, they go. So we pay for their appearances. So that one, as for the new players, even though I was initially this thing, sacking the coach at this point, SM, I agree with you. I've stated my opinion over and over again about him, but I think he should be given the opportunity to continue. Just continue. I don't know how long. Let's see if we can maintain him for a longer period. and see whether the team grows on him, and then he can build a team that we can take somewhere. That's what I think. So thank you very much for your calls, for your messages. There are many that I will try and go through. We need to take a break. Okay, before that,